I just fell in love with helping. And I saw that there were people who don't often have a voice and don't get a say in the matter and maybe don't quite understand what's going on. And that really just drove a passion for me in making sure things were fair and people who don't normally get a say so in something, that their voice is heard. When I honestly look at the families in my court, I think of my own family. Actually, when I became an associate judge and I was in a bench dedicated only to the Child Protective Services cases in this county, I took a hard look at the data, and Travis County had disproportionality that was far above the state average. And our disproportionality is an overrepresentation of African American children. We also have an overrepresentation of Hispanic children. We absolutely need to protect our children. We need to provide supports and resources for their families, but there's a better way to do it than having to remove them from their parents. We've been looking at ways to partner with those professionals to educate what happens once they get that referral out and those families start going through the system, because the system, once the families are in, it's hard for them to ever get out. And what we're trying to offer is perhaps they can support rather than just report, and we can see better outcomes for our families in the community. I really dedicated myself and the work in my court to being trauma informed. And one of the things that is involved in being trauma informed is feeling safe. And if we have stuffed animals, if we have things that children find comfort in, that perhaps we can create an environment that can feel a little more safe for them, because they'll know this is the space that I'm supposed to be in. I am so grateful that the state of Texas has Texans Care for Children, because you all are the experts in children's issues, the state of Texas, policy, and legislation. And I know I have a reliable and credible source that shares the values that Texas parents and the Texas community have for what we want for our children.